Okay, well, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Um, I went out. We're going to start this video. I'm going to show you some uh, flowers. I had my first moon bloom come out the other morning, just right after the full moon. So that was exciting and showed a little bit of video of the teeny tiny little blue morning glories that grow out here. And then I'm going to show you, after that, I'll show you some pictures of some of the most recent dream catchers that I've put together. I had showed a couple in a previous video not too long ago. And then I'm going to discuss a little bit what the dream catcher really is and how choosing one is important. So I'll see you in just a little bit.
Well, here we are. It is the 1st of September, and I came out this morning. I wanted to get a shot of it before it closes up. My very first moon bloom here on my archway into the garden area. But that's it right there. Got my very first one. Very, very pretty. Because, as you can see, it got down into the 50s last night. So everything's kind of droopy. But it's finding up there and bloomed out. I believe these morning glories, I'm going to start offering seeds for these morning glories here at Fairy Hill Garden. So these are the fairies' little tiny blue morning glories. A little bit smaller than what you would normally see commercially.
Okay, we're back. And anyway, so you've seen a few pictures of the recent dream catchers that I've made. And what I want to go into is like the one you saw that looked a little bit like a moon. I was being sent pictures of these really pretty, and they were very pretty. They were calling them moon dream catchers, but they were not dream catchers. They were macrame moons and very lovely. But so I thought, okay, well, I'll just take a similar concept and actually put a dream catcher in it. So that's what I did, and that's how I came up with the one you just recently saw. It's about 4 feet long. And but the one thing I want to kind of point out here is there's a lot of dream catchers out there that you get online or you find in a shop somewhere that a lot of them are mass produced. And I've even seen many of them over the years that for some reason it just I don't know. They have the center of them that there's no hole in the center, and there should always be an opening in the center. But when there's no opening, it's just like a void vessel. And when they're mass produced, there's no intent in what has been made. You want to get something that someone made themselves and has put good intentions into what they've made. And that's what I try to do. Years ago, I used to have terrible nightmares. One of my aunts, had made me a dream catcher, and I never gave much thought to it. But ironically enough, the nightmares went away after years and years of nightmares. And so I started making my own. And back in around 2005, 2006, Some of the ones I sold, a lot of the ones that I had sold, went to children, and that is really how they first came about. If you go back and look through the story of the Spider Woman and how she was like kind of guardian over tribes and why she made the Dreamcatcher, it was to guard over the children. And so I thought it was interesting how a lot of the dream catchers that I was making were going to children during that time. And I took several years off to where I wasn't making them anymore. And I'm really particular of how I make them. I will only make them at night or in the dark, and only if I'm in a good mood. I just kind of I can't be angry. I can't be upset about something. I have to be in a very neutral, calm place because whatever you're making, your feelings and your intent is going into what you're making. And you do not want to put any of that into your work and pass that on. The only thing you want to pass on is good intentions, good emotions, good feeling, and you'll see it. You'll see it come out in your work. And so that's why I'm particular about when I make them, just for that reason. And also, the ones that I've seen, like I said, some don't even have a center in the dream catchers. And the center is very important. You'll see this hole, this center. And I keep mine for the most part pretty neutral. But in the dream catcher, what it is, the good dreams flow through the center, come through the center, and they trickle down to the feathers, to the dreamer, and the bad dreams get caught in the web. And you'll always see like a bead or something in the web representing the little spider that made the web. But the bad dreams get caught in the web, and when morning comes and the light hits the dream catcher, then all the bad dreams fade away. And but the center is very important. The smaller the center, look at it as a portal. The smaller the center, the less information or good dreams go through. The larger the center, the more good dreams or information comes through. And like I said, I keep mine pretty neutral, but there have been some where I have made my centers very large to have more actually come through. So that's a little bit about that. They're very pretty. They're very unique. When you have something that is hand done, uh, there will never be any two that are the same. And it's a lot more special and has a lot more meaning, and it's a lot more useful than ones that are mass produced. So that's a little bit on that. And I guess that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Bye.